Art, thank you. And new this morning, veterans are known for their service, but many also have incredible artistic talents. The Tomah VA creating a space for them to shine with their upcoming Creative Arts Coffee House. We are joined now by board-certified music therapist Bethany Rydell to tell us about the event. Good morning, Bethany. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the Creative Arts Coffee House. What is it all about?
Well, we're used to seeing open mic night oftentimes. Right. However, what we realized is that was only sticking to music. And so with the Creative Arts Coffee House is actually encompassing of all the creative arts. So we encourage music, but also visual arts, drama, creative writing like poetry, and then also dance even for those of us who engage in that type of creativeness.
So with all that creativity, what can we actually expect to see? I mean, what's your favorite, or what are you anticipating?
Well, when I first started this in October, we had a great start in music and a little bit of visual arts, and then we had one last week where we had a much bigger scene of creative arts, of the visual arts, music, and then we even had poetry through performance. Wow. So somebody came up and actually did like a 5-minute monologue of reciting a poem that involved different performance aspects as well. So I only anticipate seeing, hopefully, each dynamic of the creative arts, such as in the future maybe dance and adding drama to it. So I think it'll keep growing.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, you never know. Creativity is such a big spectrum, right? You never know what people are using. So that's really cool. And so tell us a little bit about the benefits of creativity, especially for these veterans.
It is so beneficial, but especially I would like to highlight it's beneficial for our mental health. It really helps manage depression, anxiety. It helps get a lot of emotional expression and thoughts together and then out. So instead of us feeling like we have to talk it out, a lot of us get stuck on how do I say this? Right. And that's where the creative arts can allow a voice without having to speak. And for somebody that it needs to show and express themselves in other ways, the creative arts such as music, there's a reason why we get drawn in, why we can all use it as a universal language and understand and connect, because it's saying something that is pulling us in emotionally or through a thought process maybe we had, or a memory or a shared event. And so creative arts, by engaging in it, helps our well-being, helps us think more clearly, helps us process. Instead of having to keep it all in, we get to actually get it out. And that can be so relieving, but also be able to tell a story through it and not feel alone, to be able to have other people go, I see you, I see what you're trying to say through this. I'll give an example. I had a veteran come in and he brought me a card that he did with watercolor. It was beautiful, and it was this picture of a flower and the whole back scene, but when you look closer to it, it almost looks like the flower's crying. Wow. And so when you first look at it, it's this beauty, and I say, well, tell me about this. And he said, well, there's beauty in pain. There's healing in pain too. And so here's this beautiful flower who's still growing, who's still going through something, but is still flourishing. There's still color even through pain. Wow. And so like through that, it was just so eye-opening that he's going through something, but he's also taking the time to express himself and understand that things are still not all the way where they need to be, but he can use that artwork to help him get it out.
Yeah, that is so amazing. And there is another event coming up in April, right? So if anybody wants to attend, they can attend that one?
Yes, it's open for the community to come, because we also need supporters of this. I have so many veterans who want connection, or seeking connection, any way that we can get our community more involved and surrounding our veterans and letting them know they're not alone. We can't do that enough. So yes, the community is invited. Other veterans are absolutely invited. Right now it's only a veteran event to actually do the creative part, where they can perform or get up there, but there's coffee served, there's refreshments. We turn the whole Veterans Hall into like a coffee shop.
Awesome, yeah, sounds like a great time. Okay, and Bethany, you're gonna play us a quick tune as we head out to break. So thanks for being here. We can't wait to hear your song.
Yeah, thank you. Blue skies shining on me, nothing but blue skies do I see.